I can't sleep, so I'm going to go ahead and tell a few stories here. Uh, so I want to talk about my buddy Anthony Garner and some of the things that we've done together. If you don't know Anthony, you should check him out at Anthony Garner Music on Facebook, formerly Kitchen Counter Acoustics. He's really good, super nice fella, great singer, great songwriter, super fun to watch perform, super fun to play shows with, and a true champion of music. I couldn't ask for a better person to play shows with, and I've played a lot of shows with him. First off, I want to talk about how we met. Um, I started sharing people's posts on Facebook, different musicians and people that I'd come across and met through other people, and we started sharing each other's posts. And I saw that he had posted one time about wanting another guitar player to play some shows with. So posted that I'd like to play with him, or I sent him a message, and we started talking back and forth. And he sent me a set list, and the first time we met was the first show we played together with no rehearsals at all. This was at a place called Twin Bridges in Missouri. It's closed down now. And we've played shows together a lot over the past few years. Um, we've played at Wages Brewing, we played at Cregeen's, we played at Rapp's Baron Brewing in West Plains. Cregeen's is in Jonesboro, Wages is in West Plains. We played at the Ranch House in West Plains. We did a few sets at Local Fest a couple of years ago in Jonesboro, and just played together a lot. Always a good time. So this one night we were playing together at Cregeen's, and this is after it evolved from me playing electric guitar for him while he's playing, and then me doing a solo set while he takes a break. Now we more or less he plays for me some after he takes a little bit of a break, and then I go back to playing for him. So we were playing at Cregeen's one night, and there was this couple up there where the band is, because at Cregeen's you have the ground level, and then you have the mezzanine, and then you have the upstairs. So the upstairs has a little raised up area where you can go up there, and I guess you can dance if you want to, and but that's where the stage is. And there was a couple there, and almost every song they were dancing. And then we had taken a break, and we had come back, and this couple, like, we'd after the break we'd played like a good 5 or 6 songs, and they had danced to every single song just about, and the woman had gone to the bathroom or something, and the guy, he wanted to go outside and smoke, and we started in on something, and he turned around and said that he wished we would stop playing songs that he wanted to dance to because he needed to go smoke. So that's a good thing, when you have the audience that engaged in what you're doing. And then another story from Wages Brewing up in West Plains, owned by Phil Wages, or Phil Wage. I think that's his last name. I don't actually know. I'm pretty sure that's what his last name is Phil Wage. I need to look into that actually, because he's a good friend of mine. I like Phil a lot. He makes great beer. So if you're ever out in West Plains, Missouri, and you need a beer, go see Phil over at Wages. Great stuff. Um, so yeah, there was this young couple that has a little daughter. I'm going to say she's probably like 3 or 4 years old, and she's usually in there when Anthony and I would be setting up, or they're usually in there with her when when we would be setting up. It's not like she went to the brewery by herself. Anyway, so she somebody would always, like, either her mom or her dad would always give her some money to put in the tip bucket, and she would think that was the greatest thing ever, and it was so adorable that people like would just flag her down, like wave her to come over and hand her money to put in the tip bucket, just so they could watch her just glow and beam and just be the most adorable thing ever. uh she she stole the show, but it's hard to follow kids like that. uh, I get a kick out of it every time I think about it. Thank y'all for putting up with me. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any stories or comments. I would certainly appreciate it. I'm going to try to do more content like this. I was sick last week with a double ear infection, so I was on a Z pack and some serious steroids, and now my sleep schedule is messed up. So I thought I'd use this time to at least attempt to do something.